Hello teachers, this is another video on the project-based learning for the chapter Leg Trap, grade 7, and the concept we will be exploring is using articles a, an, and the. The PBL is called the art of articles, which learning objectives are identify articles a, the, and an, match nouns with the right articles, understand the use of the articles a, the, and an. Learning outcomes are using appropriate grammatical forms in communication, that are articles, answers to questions orally and in writing on a variety of texts like posters. You may start the lesson with a leading question. Is there a way in which I can talk about one, two, or three things or objects without using numbers? Get the children to start thinking about this topic by asking them an indirect question and not giving them the direct answer that it is about articles. Tell them that we will be discussing about articles which they have used quite often in speaking, writing, or reading English. And check with them what their prior knowledge is and if they're familiar with articles already. The first activity that you can take them through is identifying the noun that begins with a consonant. So in this picture, it's the basketball. The second question has identified nouns that begin with a vowel sound, and that is the astronaut. Activity 2 is stick the article. So they look around their house in newspapers and magazines and find pictures of objects or people and cut them out. And then they put down a stamp of a or an below them to signify that that is the article that can be used with that particular person or object. You may encourage them to bring this to school also. Here's a few little bit of information about articles. A and an are special words called articles. A and an are used before singular nouns. A is used before nouns that begin with a consonant. An is used before nouns that begin with a vowel. Here are a few answers for the exercise that follows. The exercise involves that you cut out the article and place it before the object appropriately. So here it is an iron box, an apple, an airplane. Moving on, there's a detailed explanation about how to use the article the. You may go through this entire slide and take the children through them in a very simple manner. For example, if you are telling them that article the can be used before nationalities, explain to them that the country that they belong to is their nation and their being there is their nationality. So when you're talking about somebody's nationality, you use the. It can also be used before names, names of newspapers, seas, oceans, deserts, mountains. And if they want to do anything specific, if there is any specific thing, object that they would like to point out in their sentences, they may also use the. Here are a few questions that are about the article. When do you use the article the? See, before specific nouns. The article the can be used before nouns that begin with consonants as well as nouns that begin with vowels. True. Which of the following sentences are using the article the correctly? See, I can see the rat hiding under the basket. Use rule number 5 from the poster and create a sentence of your own. The sentence example is, the Wadayar family are the heirs to the Mysore throne. You may form any sentence of your choice, ensuring that you are using the article the before a name of a family. Correct the following statement. I went to Chalukya Hotel yesterday afternoon. The correct sentence would be, I went to the Chalukya Hotel yesterday afternoon. You need to add the article the. The next section is the practice sheet. In the practice sheet, we have a whole lot of questions. Here are answers for few of them. The first one is a is the article we use before an consonant. Which article is used before nouns that begin with a vowel? An. Which article should be used before the name of a river? The. Why is the article a used before the word cat? Because cat is a singular noun. The OMR sheet is at the end of your PBL, and this helps the children to practice when they are appearing for any competitive exams. So you may encourage them to mark the answers of the PBL in the OMR sheet by shading the correct bubble. Encourage them to practice doing so it's easier for them when they are actually appearing for the examination. I hope this was useful. Thank you, teachers.